Now I am going to discuss something about logistic regression. So before going to see how to implement a logistic regression in neural networks, let me give you some introduction about what is logistic regression. So logistic regression is nothing but a machine learning algorithm which we use, which produces output of a supervised learning problem which is either 0 or 1. Suppose given x, then the estimated output y hat is equal to probability of y is equal to 1 for given x, where the y hat lies between 0 and 1. Right? So the estimated output should always lies between 0 and 1. So that is a special case of logistic regression where the value ranges between 0 and 1. So the various parameters that we use are x, w and b, where x is nothing but the input, which is nothing but and value, it has a value of nx dimensional vector, where w has the value of say nx, which is of length nx dimensional vector, and bias b is nothing but a real number. Here the logistic regression expression will be y hat is equal to wt of x plus b. So it is nothing but a simple expression. Suppose if we want to apply a logistic regression for this neural network linear equation, then we have to substitute a function called sigmoid function, or we have to introduce a function called activation function for this equation, normal equation. So y hat is equal to sigmoid of wtx plus b, which is nothing but the logistic regression application. So we can represent this wtx, that is w transpose of x plus b, as z. So z is nothing but w transpose of x plus b. So in this case of logistic regression, when value of z is very large, then the sigmoid of z will be equal to 1. And suppose if z is very small, then sigmoid of z will be approximately equal to 0, which can be represented by using this graph. So when z is very large, then the sigmoid of z will be approximately equal to 1, nearly equal to 1. When z is very small, then sigmoid of z will be equal to 0. So we are bounding the value between 0 and 1 in this case of logistic regression. Then coming to the another important function called loss or error function, which is given by 1/2 of squared error. So the loss or error function of a logistic regression is nothing but 1/2 of squared error. So this 1/2 of squared error can be rewritten like this in this equation form. So suppose if y is equal to 0, then the loss or error function will give minus log of y hat, and if y is equal to 1, then the log or error function will give minus log of 1 minus y hat. So what this indicates is this minus log of y hat should be as large as possible, and also this, when y is equal to 1, this minus log of 1 minus y hat should be as small as possible. Then coming to the next important concept is cost function of this logistic regression, which is represented by j of w comma b. So which is given by minus y log of y hat plus 1 minus y log of 1 minus y hat. So this is the cost function. So these are all the things that we have to remember before we are moving into the implementation of the logistic regression in neural networks.